Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Phil and today we're going to talk about the custom pedal I had built. Now before we start, I'm going to allow myself one shameless plug. If you're not already a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button down there. Also, if you enjoy the backtrack that I used for the opening jam that I did a full backtrack and it's available. The link is down below. Okay, so I got myself a custom pedal and this is it. So a couple of months back, I discovered the local pedal builder. That name is GUPTech. Link down below. By the way, this video is not sponsored by GUPTech. It is me wanting to share this with you. Basically, GUPTech, they sell a lot of pedals and they have a custom shop service where you can actually custom order a pedal of your liking, and this here is the custom pedal that I got. So for a long time I wanted to replace like big pedal boards and like complicated setup, and like, you know, sometimes you just want easy things and you just want to jam out and have fun, and to me this is the answer to that. That custom pedal is actually 3 different pedals. The first one is what they called the Queen of Crow, which basically is a clone of the King of Tone. The middle one is a delay, and the last one is a multi-function reverb. It's a reverb, but there's multiple modes on it. And the cool thing is this requires a single power supply, and the way I had them built it, you can use one input and the output if you want to run it in the face of the amp, but you can also have this as an input, this as an output, and this here will put the delay and the reverb in the effects loop of your amp. Now if there's nothing plugged in these 2 middle ones, it's just going to act as straight out from the face of the amp. So I've had that pedal for a while and I very much like this. I'm going to be honest, just don't tell my wife here, but that pedal could actually replace almost all of the pedals that I'm using. It's extremely fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick playthrough of the pedal. I'm not going to go through all the reverbs and everything. Like every modes have like a name and something like that. I don't have the user guides here with me, and whenever I'm dialing in a tone, the only thing I'm doing is basically twisting knobs until I find something that I like. So the setup for today is a stratocaster. I'm running through a quilter amp. The setting on the amps are the exact same that I've shown in the intro video when I was jamming. I've got the pedal here, so this here is my clean tone. So nothing special, it's just a Strat basically. So this is a clone of the King of Tone. So a lot of people don't realize that King of Tone actually don't have that much gain. It very much is an overdrive and nothing more, right? So right now the drive on this channel, this is maximum drive. If I put it at noon, it's very subtle. Honestly, at this point, it's almost more boost than anything else. And my volume is lower. It's coloring the sound a little bit, but speaking of tone, right now on this, sorry about that, the tone is completely turned off. If I put it at noon, that's pretty bright. I'm on my neck pickup, so it actually is pretty bright. I like the tone. see what works. This is the bridge pickup on the Strat. And by the way, the sound of the guitar that you're hearing, there is no post-processing. It's straight the microphone on the cab. No compression, no nothing. There's obviously a volume adjustment, but you're actually hearing my setup through the mic. The second channel is a lot gainier. So, second channel has been engaged, and I'm going to roll back the tone on the first one. That's a little bit meaner. And this is the drive on the second channel at basically 10. It's maxed out. If I max out the gain on the first channel as well, it gets a lot noisier. But that gets you like in distortion territory, but it cleans up very nicely. Both channels are still engaged right now. Alright. So that's for the Queen of Crow side of thing. Let's have a quick look at the delay. So this is the exact setup that I was using on the intro video on the delay. It's pretty subtle. If you're noticing, that delay colors the sound a little bit. Like, this is no delay on. This is on. The sound is slightly darker. And I'm not talking of the repeat, but of the very first note that I'm playing. Let's engage first channel of the Queen of Crow. Going to bring the drive back down a little bit. Alright, and I believe it's an analog delay. So you've got the typical control, level, time, feedback. Let's play around with the time a little bit. Okay, more feedback. I'm going to bring the level up so we can hear it a lot more. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's an analog delay, because if you're listening pretty quickly, there's a decay in the sound that happens just like on any analog delay, so it probably is an analog delay. Now for the reverb. So the reverb has a bunch of modes. I think there's like 8 modes or something like that. Forgive me if I'm mistaken here. I'm going to put the link to that pedal on GUPTech. website, and you can basically look it up for yourself. So off the bat, I very much like that delay. Not that delay, sorry, but that reverb. So basically, most, I think, of the reverb mode have 3 parameters that change based on whatever the reverb you're at. There's a mix and a volume knob. So this here is the setting that I was using on the intro video. I'm not going to play the thing. My mix is pretty low right now. I'm going to put it to the minimum. Minimum completely removes the reverb. I'm barely above minimum right now. Okay, this is how I was using it. On this mode, it's actually pretty strong. I'm at noon. This is really strong. This is how it sounds like when we're on the maximum. Oh. It removes the attack. I had not used it on the maximum previously, I think. I'm a little bit above noon right now. And so the mix one is not it's not quite like the level on the delay, in the sense that it's more of a blend knob than anything else. So if you're all the way in, it removes the dry signal entirely. And if you're more towards the low side of it, it basically gives you more dry signal than what it gives you reverb. Alright, so let's change the mode here. This is a very first mode. It sounds like a room reverb. To play around. As I said earlier, I don't know what the actual knobs are. I'm just searching until I find something that I like. I just switched the reverb mode here. I'm going to lower the mix a little bit. There's a bit of a slapback delay in this one. What if yeah, I like it. This is like a tone control here. Ooh. Does this change the size of the room? Not quite sure. Kind of feels like it. I'm not sure. No. Alright, next mode. putting all the 3 controls at noon right now. With the reverb, that must be pretty cool. Obviously, I like big reverbs, right? This would not work in like a mix, but to play alone is really fun. That's pretty cool. Let's move on to the next mode. This, I think it was the one I was using in the intro video. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's some shimmers in this one. And I remember when I first tried the pedal, so I've used it a lot, but I've used it mostly with the settings that I had on the intro, because to me that sound is basically, you can do everything with it. Like, you control how much drive you have with the volume of your guitar, and you leave everything on and it's just good. But the shimmer reverb on this thing, the thing is, often right now the shimmers are there, but obviously for this is less interesting. But let's say I put some delay in there and I raise the feedback and the time and the level. And if you're into ambient music or something like that, and right now the shimmers, I think, are pretty low. Let's see if I can bring them higher. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to start the same thing I was doing moments before. To me, it sounds actually pretty cool. On to the last mode. Let's remove the... Let's play around with the knobs a little bit. Bring everything together. I'm going to use that specific delay there. Let's put everything on. So that's it for today. So in retrospect, would I repeat the experience of having a custom pedal built? Absolutely. Honestly, if you have the chance to do something like that, do it, because you're going to figure out that no matter how big your board is, no matter how good your stuff is, having just the stuff that is like your main go-to sound removes a lot of it's the same thing as having a single pickup guitar, right? It removes a lot of basically the hassle. It's simple, it's really quick, and also if all your main sounds are on one single pedal, if you go out to jam with some friends, you just bring that one pedal, right? I hope you enjoyed that video. If you are not yet a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. There's going to be a whole bunch more videos like this one coming. So thank you for being here with me today, and I hope you have an amazing day.